Hey, I hope everybody is doing well. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what I've been up to and what I think about owning a plane now. So pretty much I'm flying a King Air for a company out in western Kansas and been having a lot of fun. Been doing getting some experience and building up time really. So it's been a blast and being able to do something that I thoroughly enjoy. So doing what I love and getting paid for it. Can't go wrong with that. But what do I think about owning a plane? It's been about 2 or 3 months now. Hasn't been that long, but so far I have had some things happen to where I didn't really plan on the cost, and I just want to let you guys know on what that's all about. So first of all, my pros. I like being able to shorten my trip. I take a 6-hour drive to get to work. 6 hours. I can take that flight and make it 2 hours. So saving time is a huge factor. It just depends on how much your time means to you, how fast you want to get there. Because obviously convenience costs money in today's world. So you have that, the convenience and the availability factor. I don't have to check out with anybody. I don't have to return the plane at a certain time. So that is a huge plus in being able to own your own aircraft. With my RV6A, two of the major cons that, I struggle with is that first, I don't have 4 seats in it. I can't carry, a whole bunch of passengers. I can only carry 1. So that's the downside of the RV6A. And I mean, the other thing is that there's not much cargo space. You gotta choose on what you want to get. If I wanted to get the RV that had the 4 seats, those things are running about $150,000. Other than that, the plane's been great. It's fast, quick, it's giving me minimal issues. I freaking love it. Unplanned costs I've had so far. Tire. My left tire was bald and I need to be proactive and get it replaced. That runs about $200 to $300. The software, that little Dynon system, that little software screen in front of me, that came with a 30-hour trial period. I passed 30 hours and pretty much it cost $200 to get that GPS permanently working on that software. Then aside from that, you have another $200 yearly subscription that you have to pay for updated sectional maps and updated IFR charts. So that was unplanned. Another unplanned thing was the tools that I did not have, and I spent a few $100s in getting tools. If you don't have tools, you're gonna need to buy some if you want to work on the airplane or do anything. Do basic stuff with it. Other than that, you have your payments for your plane, you have your hangar fee, you have your insurance payments that you have to pay for, and like your variable cost of fuel. What I'm finding with my aircraft, I'm burning about 9 to 10 gallons an hour. Fuel around here costs around $5. So, and we'll just make a rough estimate of $50 an hour is what that plane takes to run. Last week, I flew it 10 hours. That cost me $500. But the more you fly it, the more you save, pretty much. I mean, it's better than renting, for $120 an hour. So you get some cost savings in there depending on how much you fly. Regarding IFR, I'm strongly considering putting the new Garmin GPS right above the radio stack here, and that will cost me right around $5 grand, just to be able to get that box in there and to be able to do IFR stuff without having to worry about the clouds. And pretty much it'll let us get into areas that we normally wouldn't be able to get into if we were just visual flight rules. That's another thing to be aware of before you buy a plane, is make sure that if you want an IFR plane, you already get an IFR plane. I mean, it's okay to get a VFR plane and then upgrade it. Just know the cost associated with it. Because the last thing you want is to find out something costs way too much money for you to upgrade it, and then you're going to be bummed out that you can't upgrade it. So it's something to be aware of. Simplest things make the biggest difference here. You can see I added just some little tool holders or whatever in here right between the seats, so this works as a nice sunglasses holder. Put my phone here. Makes a big difference when you have, a place to put stuff. We also made these pockets. Instead of the carpet being there, we made these pockets here that we can stuff stuff in, and can hold several things as well. And I put it in on the other side, as you can see. So final question: would I still own an airplane? Would I still purchase it, knowing what I know now? Absolutely, without a doubt, 100%. I would still get this aircraft. In the long run of things, I'm going to be looking at some different aircrafts that I can get into. More seats, bigger engines, more cargo space, stuff like that. But for now, it's a pretty good pick. So can't complain with that, and I'm having fun in the meantime. Alright, so for quick updates, fly-in coming up next week. I plan on recording as long as we get good weather and my schedule works out. I plan on going to that. Basically, we have a whole bunch of guys from the KC Aviators, which is a bunch of pilots from Kansas City, who get together, fly places, we go to air shows, just have a blast and hang out and kicking it. So we have that coming up next week, and I have another video coming up where I take you guys around my friend Jerry's place, who has a hangar and has an apartment in it, and it's pretty cool. I would like to have something like this one day. So I'm gonna take you guys on a quick tour of his hangar, and I think you'll like it. I really like it. I really want to get something like this in the future. So stay tuned. Got some things coming up, and hopefully we will see you guys next week at that fly-in. Peace.